Welcome back. You're watching Viewpoint with me, Griha. Now, while the local right-wing groups and the Bharatiya Janata Party leaders demand that the Udupi police in Karnataka act against the girls who had allegedly placed cameras in the girls' washroom of a paramedical college in Udupi, the police have urged the people to stop circulating and fomenting misinformation, rumours and baseless facts about the incident. This, as a doctored video from Tamil Nadu, is doing the rounds on social media and being passed off as the Udupi incident. Now remember, disciplinary action has already been initiated against the 3 students and they have been suspended by the college authorities already. What's suspect though is that while the college management has said that the incident was a prank, although just because the 3 girls belong to the minority community, 2 separate cases have been voluntarily registered by the Malpe police against the 3 and also the college management over the incident. Although things have gotten slightly out of hand now, with the BJP demanding a thorough probe to unearth what they claim to be a larger conspiracy behind the Udupi voyeurism incident, and the National Commission for Women member Khushbu Sundar visiting the campus to conduct an inquiry into it. Now we ask, is this politicking over young lives just in order to get back at the ruling Congress in the state after its Home Minister has asked his department for a review of the 2020 Bengaluru riots case? Because that's what is being suggested. Let's take a look.
NCW has come here on the basis of a complaint which was sent to us. Investigation from the police department and the investigation from our side will continue and will come to a conclusion very soon.
Friends doing these kind of things, I think we will leave it to the principal. They will handle it. Why BJP wants to make it a political issue out of it? I don't think this is a good trend.
State government is taking very rightly saying that it's a fake news. If it is fake news, why 3 girls were suspended? That apology letter itself is good enough to put a case should be taken as a material for putting a fire. Police has failed in this.
Now, for a better understanding of this entire Udupi case, let's first take a look at the timeline of the incidents. So, the first thing that had happened was in July 18th. That's when the incident really took place at the paramedical college in Udupi. This was when the filming incidents, the voyeuristic filming incident was recorded and registered. June 20th is when there was a probe initiated. Why after 2 days? Because the students really protested about this entire incident. Now, later comes the claims that were made by the college authorities. The first claim that the college is making is that the victim was filmed as part of a prank. There was nothing more to it than it being a prank. The college further goes on to say that the video was deleted in the presence of the victim soon after the incident was registered. At least that is what is being said by the authorities. And they further go on to say that the accused also apologized to the victim. All the 3 girls who have been accused of filming this victim apologized. The college also goes on to further say that the victim did not want to register a complaint. This is another claim by the college. That's when things have really escalated. Now, July 25th is when the college management suspended the 3 accused, and that's where this matter has gone out of hand. Because once the college says that everything was settled, then why go ahead and suspend the 3 girls? July 26, the Udupi police booked 3 accused under various sections, further escalating the matter. If we go on further, Udupi police also warned against the circulation of the fake video. Like I already mentioned, there was a video from Chennai that was doing the rounds that was being used to claim that this is the video from Udupi. However, that's a fake video and misinformation was being circulated and the police advised against it. Now, BJP has come into the picture now and it has accused the Congress of quote-unquote appeasement, as the accused is part of the Muslim community. The 3 accused are part of the minority community, and that's why the appeasement politics charge comes by the BJP. BJP has further alleged larger ploy to trap Hindu girls. Now, what the students' wing of the Bharatiya Janata Party, the RSS, is claiming is that this video was circulated among the accused's family members, and this was an attempt to lay a trap, as far as the girls from the Hindu community for them is concerned. Now, if we go further, the Congress has now accused the BJP of doing divisive politics and hampering the probe. This is what has come to light in this entire aspect, and this is what we are trying to ascertain as to why, when it has already been decided that the case has been registered, the college authorities are also saying this was part of the prank, even the girls' family members do not want to go ahead and press further charges. Why is the politicking really taking place on this entire Udupi incident? To discuss that further, I'm joined by the guests on my broadcast. Dr. Sudha Halkai of the Karnataka BJP is with us. Aishwarya Mahadev of the Congress Party. Brinda Adige, who's an activist and lawyer, is going to be joining us in some time. But let me see if we can actually take this debate forward without her. And we also have Rukmini Singh, who is an advocate. Let me actually begin with Dr. Sudha Halkai. Dr. Halkai, the fact that the police is claiming that the video that is right now become a part of the protest is a fake video altogether. And there was something that was already settled between the college authorities, the students, the victim and the victim's family and the accused family. Why this politics then?
Very good evening. It's a very shameful act that once again, one of the districts in our own state, Karnataka, is in the news for such a grievous criminal act. And this is not politicizing. Please don't give this the name of politicizing. This is something where we are going in depth of the matter. And yes, more investigation has to be done because we don't know where all the videos have been circulated. My only concern is why the mobiles were not seized and why the police department has not given this to the forensic department. They would have done a better job. And wherever the videos have been circulated, they could be tracked and they could be erased. And even the videos that they were deleted also, they could be retrieved back and they would have washed off completely. What guarantees that these people have not circulated these videos?
Let me come in here. I'm afraid you missed that point completely where I mentioned that the police has already gone on record and said that the video that's been circulated is not even from Udupi. And they've also said that the video was
about that
deleted.
Video. No. I'm not talking about that video. I'm talking about what they have said. The matter is already settled in the college by saying that it was just a matter of prank. How could they give it a name by saying it is a prank or it is for fun? How can they use it so lightly? Is this such a carefree incident? Keeping a record, and our home minister is saying that this is a matter between the friends. Does the friends do all these things? Placing a camera in the toilet of a girl, let us say, irrespective of a Hindu or Muslim, whosoever has done it, it is a very grievous act and it is a very traumatizing act for the victim who is facing this. It's a nightmare for her. Please try to understand. We all need to stand
isn't it too much of a stress stretched by the Bharatiya Janata Party? Because what I want to understand from is that there is a girls' college where there are, or girls' hostel where there are several pranks that are being played. I'm obviously not trying to say
this kind. If you can go into the
in fact, if we go into the details, of course, ragging is a very, very serious aspect. The girl who was filmed was fully clothed. That is what at least the FIR also suggests, and the video was deleted because the girls who filmed the other girl were really sorry about the incident.
Why this thought of placing a camera in the toilet? If the same would have been done in the other ways, will the situation be the same? We talking about it is also a sin. Would they keep quiet in the same way? I don't think they would have been into these decent debates also. Things would have been very much different for them.
Okay, Aishwarya, you want to come in? Aishwarya, I want to understand what really is happening out of Udupi in Karnataka. Why do you think the BJP is now joining the ranks when it comes to the protests that possibly have been escalated by members of the ABVP and also the Mahila Morcha of the Bharatiya Janata Party? Why do you think they're jumping into it? Aishwarya.
See, we are not jumping it.
Aishwarya.
Good evening, Rehan. I'd really like to speak uninterrupted. I would like to put on record that any sort of action that outrages the modesty of a woman, any sort of action that violates her bodily integrity, and any such nature of sexual violence in whatever form is deeply condemnable. And we believe that the Congress party does not stand for it. One. Second thing is, we also believe this is not a case of 77 days of silence. And I will explain to you systematically how the Congress government, because the BJP is the first to run and talk about these issues of how we speak about women and what we haven't done in Rajasthan and Chhattisgarh, but I'll tell you exactly what the Karnataka government here has done, and maybe their government in Manipur can take a few leaves out of our book. Griha, first and foremost, when this incident first came to light, there was a thorough investigation done. Suo motu cognizance was taken of the FIR. 2 FIRs were spread.
Yes.
But you had these obviously rejects of foreign universities trying to create a career for themselves, come here and start dog whistling about what is happening to Hindu human rights, and further vitiated the situation. At every step of the way, the Karnataka government, the SP or in the district, as well as the authorities, have constantly kept massive amounts of clarity as to what is happening. One. Second, there is an FIR, and third, there's an investigation underway, and I really hope my BJP spokesperson had done a little more research, because it is not me, but her own Kushbu Sundar, who sits on the NCW, who has gone on to say what? She said forensic of over 40 hours. The research has revealed nothing. There is no video content. Second, she says there is no video of this instance doing any rounds across anywhere on social media. So the Shefali, Vaidyas and whatever that other thing's name is, they obviously need to check themselves. And trust me when I say this, that the government is going to come after them for spreading and further creating communal unrest in Karnataka because of this. And the third, we have taken decisive, concise action. The fact is the BJP, and she said irrespective of whether they were Hindu, Muslim. No, ma'am. Last year in the same district, there was an instance of one of the boys who works with the ABVP and the Bajrang Dal having videotaped women in washrooms. Did you see the same outrage from your outfits then? You had your MLAs defending this boy and preventing him from even going to jail. And you sit your high and mighty acting like you're better than us and holier than thou when your hands are dirtier than anybody else, because all the coastal communal tension, all the divide, all the communal rifts come from you. The BJP is morally bankrupt. They have no LOP. They have no agenda. They have been washed out of the state. So they're using these instances to further fuel communal tensions. Griha, ask her to tell me
75 days and more than 75 criminal activities have gone in the state. More than 12 murders have taken place, 48 suicides have been taken place, terrorists have been arrested, and what not.
It's embarrassing for everybody. Give me the fact. Yes. Tell me what 75 crimes. Tell me in the 75
days. Blanket statement. Dr. Sudha, since you interjected, since you intervened.
Show us better than that. Go on Times Now and talk about this if you have to, but give us
one second. Dr. Sudha, since you intervened and you are talking about, you're making a blanket statement, of course it needs to be backed by facts. And this entire claim that Aishwarya is also making, which is of course being put to light, is that it was the Bharatiya Janata Party, the ABVP, the Mahila Morcha, they've started making this into a Hindu-Muslim exercise. Why is that? When it was an intrinsic matter, and of course we are condemning any act that obviously disrupts and the modesty of a woman, of course we will not support it. But why make it into what community did the perpetrators, for example, belong to? And also, how does it play out? There are 3 women, 3 girls who we're talking about. That also needs to be, spoken about.
See, it is a very clear-cut appeasement politics here. Take it from the manifesto to the budget release. And every time, when the Congress government is in charge, is in the power in the Karnataka, such incidents take place. Take it this one, PFI, taking the PFI incidents also, the Congress government has very well protected them, and so many.
Let her respond, Aishwarya.
I can give you the incidents and the same thing, and even the recent terrorist arrest which was done recently, and they don't want to give over the case.
Please answer my question first.
Yeah,
you are digressing.
I'm telling you,
you are digressing.
Why not the terrorist, the anti-national organization, the terrorists?
You are digressing right now. What you're doing is digressing
from the same segment, and the same thing, the victimization of the girls is from the same segment. This is not.
Dr. Sudha, this is just rattling of information.
Incident.
This is just rattling of information. I am simply asking you. This is a girls' college that we're talking about. There are victim and perpetrators accused who are from the girls. They are the girls that we're talking about over here. Why make it into which community do they belong to? No, what does so what mean?
If they're girls, why they shouldn't be?
Why is the religion being brought into the discourse is my question.
You tell me.
Dr. Sudha.
I'm telling you, why didn't they do the recording of the Muslim girls again? If it was between the friends.
Okay. So she is reiterating the point that this is going to be made into a religious aspect.
Okay.
All right.